The Sulu Archipelago, a chain of picturesque islands and islets at the southern tip of the Republic of the Philippines, extends in the northeast-northwest direction from the western tip of Mindanao Island. It links the country with the northeastern extremity of Borneo and separates the Sulu Sea from the Celebes Sea. Some of its islands are little more than exposed reefs. Others are low and flat or mountainous and wooded. Quite a number are volcanic and rough, rising in the middle to a conical peak. Narrow channels, extensive coral reefs and shoals make navigation difficult, if not altogether impossible. To the natives, dancing is a means to release kept energy and assert themselves in a community of strongly held customs. Dance transmission has always been by demonstration and repetition rather than by written symbols or formal instruction. Sensitivity is the key to learning and gaining mastery of the many nuances of traditional movement patterns. Pangalay, a dance style in the classical tradition, is the dominant indigenous dance form in the Sulu Archipelago. It is a living link to the Asian region, as it closely resembles the Thai or Siamese and Balinese styles of dancing. A Pangalay performance usually requires minimum of props, sometimes none at all. The dancing style is largely improvisational and spontaneous, qualities likewise reflected in the musical accompaniment. Pangalay has the richest movement vocabulary of all Philippine ethnic dance forms. The intricate movements require strong technique and demonstrate the same degree of artistry and sophistication, parallel, if not superior, to other Asian dance forms. The dancer's face is serious, almost devoid of expression, with eyes downcast. A facial expression similarly observed on Javanese dancers. The dancer's countenance is generally refined, dignified, formal, without stiffness. Unnecessary hip and torso movement is taboo. The Pangalay dancer's torso is slightly bent forward, a stance seen among no performers. The knees are also slightly bent or flexed. Male dancers splay the knees as well. Performers achieve the illusion of lightness by the very subtle springing motion from the knees. The feet seem to feel the floor and are seldom lifted. The balls of the feet are used for pointing, after the Asian fashion. Male performers occasionally execute rapidly mincing steps, punctuated by the split-second lifting of a foot. Feeling is chiefly conveyed through the arms and hands. The fingers characteristically held stiffly together, thumbs apart, and thrust outward. Movements are combined in irregular and chance combinations, depending upon the dancer's personal style and ability to improvise. Shifting arm positions to assume a new posture or gesture is accomplished by turning the hands with one or two, outward, inward, or inward motions. The shifting is always completed on the inward turn of the hands. Metal claws or jamgai are sometimes used to amplify hand and finger movements in certain dances. Fingers flick, flip, flutter. Pangalay dance postures and gestures do not have intrinsic meanings, but they suggest emotional metaphors and symbols that offer a broad range of expression. For instance, outstretched palms and arms can stand for salutation, welcome, or joy, or as a symbol of things in nature, like a bird. Palm leaf, flowers, flutter of wings, sea waves, the wind, crossed hands and arms at face or chest level may delineate a protective or playful impulse. Overhead arm positions may display triumph, extreme happiness, jubilation, or sudden increase in status. Since the dances in the Pangalay style are generally plotless, without a discernible story meaning or imposed ideas, the viewer's own emotions are brought into the dance interpretation. Sculpture-like poses, cross-legged and kneeling stances or gestures, with the arms extended farthest from the body, suggests an aura of stillness and infinite distance. This outstanding quality is an influence from Asian classical theater and dance. Motion in stillness, stillness in motion. A sense of anti-linear time pervades the dance performance in accordance with the Eastern or pre-modern mode. This mode provides no definite beginning or ending. It is a quality far removed from the Western concept or modern mode. A sense of linear time associated with plot. A Pangalay dancer can therefore lengthen or shorten a performance as necessary or desired.